What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I haven't filmed any of my fish or fish tanks for absolute ages. I've been travelling around filming other people's tanks and fish shops. So tonight I'm going to show you my fish and my tanks and stuff, and also I've got something new on me tonight as well. I've got these new microphones because obviously I'm doing quite a few interviews at the moment in shops and stuff, talking to other people with their tanks and stuff. So all I need to do now is basically clip these on whoever I'm talking to, and it's going to be crystal clear sound without all that buffering and stuff like that. So I'm upgrading basically. But anyway guys, we are in my fish room right now, but I want to show you the tanks in the house before we start here, and then we'll come out here and then the video. So let's go into the house and I'll show you the tanks out there. So everyone, this is my 4-foot tank in the house. It is finished in this concrete colour. I absolutely love this tank. Now this tank has been through some mad changes in the past. It was actually a reef tank for a good year or so, and then it was a planted tank, and now it's basically a clown loach holding tank. Check how many clown loaches I've got in there. Honestly, they are yeah, pretty mad. I've got some real big ones as well. There are some absolute huge ones that rarely come out. They're around the back somewhere, but all in all, there are 50, here you go, here's one of them here. See the one at the front, look at the size of it. There's 2 of them in there. All in all, there are 53 clown loaches in here, so lots and lots of clown loaches. As you know, I'm a massive fan of clown loaches. I absolutely love them. So yeah, we've got the clown loaches. We've got a Kelberry peacock bass here, which is growing up quite nicely. It's got some stunning blues on it. Just about to see the blue on his tail. And then we've got my 2 lemon-ish Oscars here. They're not true lemons, I don't think. Well, what do you guys think? But they're absolutely beautiful, stunning fish. I'm really pleased with them. You can hear my dogs in the background. Bruno, shh, quiet. So yeah, we've got the, what did I say, the Oscars, and then we've got a massive sailfin pleco, which I've got at the back there. I've had that fish literally 15 years, it's massive. There is a bristlenose pleco in here as well, a albino, and there is actually a small Titanic pleco in here, which you're not going to be able to see because it's a pleco, and it'll probably be out about 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm in bed. But yeah, that is the 4-foot tank. That's all the fish I've got in the 4-foot tank for now. But obviously, this is only temporary until this thing's set up. I cannot wait to get this set up. This is obviously my biggest tank, and I am desperate to get this thing set up. At the moment, it's got absolutely nothing in it, as you can see. It's been sat here for literally near enough over 2 months now, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. But Dharma India Aquatics is coming to do it with me in January. So yeah, I can't wait to get this done. I've got some mad plans for this tank. But yeah, let's go out into the fish room and have a look out there. So this is the fish room, as some of you may know. I haven't filmed it for a while. I have filmed it, but only for like probably a minute, you know, at the beginning of the videos when I've been filming other places and stuff like that. But this is my fish room. I've got lots going on in here, fish-wise and tanks-wise. Let me show you what's going on. So if we start with this smaller tank I've got over here, we have got a chili red Oscar in here. Check this guy out. I'm actually going to be moving him soon because he's getting to a nice size now. Still a little bit scared about putting him in with the arowanas and stuff, but soon he will be able to. Then I've got some Malawi cichlids. I think they're haps, I'm pretty sure. There's quite a few of them. They're getting absolutely massive as well. Look at the size of these. Look, this guy's huge. There are some blue acaras. There's 4 of them. It's a bit of a random tank. It's a bit of a grow out tank, if I'm honest with you. There are some albino bristlenose plecos. There is a crazy range of biches in here. I've got some singles here. There's a white sort of single here. This is quite a cool fish. Look at this. He's quite a nice guy. And there are there's an ended cherry probably under the wood. There is a ornate and a telgulsi in there as well. You probably won't be able to see them. They are just in between the wood there. You just about to see the ornate's tail, but they are quite shy, to be fair to them. But obviously when I feed they do come out. But yeah, like I said, it's just a grower tank basically. It gets massive amounts of water changes because it is quite overly stocked. It gets a lot of food because there's a lot of fish in here, but as you can see all the fish are nice and happy. No one's got like ripped fins or anything like that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool tank, and if you're mad into the hobby like I am, you need tanks like this, because obviously when you go to shops and stuff and you see fish, you want to buy and you know you can't put them in your monster tanks, yeah, you need tanks like this. What I'm going to do is also turn this light off quickly, because it's going to take the glare off some of the tanks. There we go, that's better. So you can see the fish better now. Check this Oscar out. I absolutely love this guy. Check him out. Beautiful fish. Now let's get on to this 6 foot tank I've got here. It's about 6.2 foot. It's quite a weird sized tank. So again, it's holding a lot of my fish in here. From the 10 foot tank, I've got a L114 pleco there. There's a Titanic pleco there. There's a Sunshine pleco there. There is an L25. You just about see its sort of flame tail there. There's a blue base arowana here, which lost a scale about a month ago. It's starting to grow back. It's an absolutely beautiful specimen. Check him out. Love this guy. There's an L24 just at the back there on the back of the tank. I've got 2 huge datnoids. Check this one out here. Look, he's like sort of blending in. There's another datnoid over here, which is massive as well. There's an Mbuna cichlid there. Don't ask me why I got that. Some guy gave it to me a couple of years ago, and do you know what? It's done absolutely fine in this tank. I've just left it. But yeah, you can see the size of these datnoids. There's my hand up against him, so they are big fish, and I'm really looking forward to putting these guys in the 10 foot tank when that's done. And there's also a massive Telgolsi Baisha, which is underneath this wood, which is not showing. You can just about see its tail, look, just there. There you go, it's starting to come out now. But also I've got a very special male black diamond stingray here. I absolutely love this fish. He's probably one of my favourite fish. Check him out. He has got big quick as well. I've got this guy from Wharf Aquatics. He's done absolutely fine. He's been eating pellets. He's absolutely everything, and he just puts on so much size all the time. I'm really pleased with him. Look, there's my hand up against him. So yeah, he's going to be an absolutely stunning fish when yeah, when he's fully grown. Here comes the L24, and there's a Royal Pleco at the back there. But this tank is running 2 FX6s. It's got 2 E300 heaters in it over just at the back. Pretty simple setup. It's just got some aqua sky lights. Yeah, pretty simple, no messing around, just big water changes, clean the filters regularly. I'm not running any chemicals or nothing. That's what the water looks like. So yeah, pretty pleased with it. And it's basically another holding tank, but I have got plans for this once the 10 foot tank's done. I want to do a breeding pair of fish in here, but I won't let you know what that is yet. But it's going to be pretty cool, and I'm really looking forward to getting those fish once my 10 foot tank's done. Once the 10 foot tank's done, honestly guys, I can do so much more stuff. It's literally holding me back from doing a lot of things at the moment, and it's quite stressful because I've got a lot of fish in tanks, and obviously I'll have to keep up my maintenance a lot more than I would before, because obviously the tanks are a little bit overstocked. Some people would say they're not, some people would say they're massively overstocked, but obviously I'm keeping up with my maintenance. But yeah, check out the L25, look, and he just buggers off. Yeah, but they're quite cool, these plecos. They are out quite a lot, a few of them. That L114 is going to be a stunning fish when that gets massive. But yeah, it's a cool tank. But we'll get onto this big one in a minute. This is my 8 foot tank, and I've got a couple of little smaller tanks down here which are actually growing up some really small fish. So I've got some Oscars in here. Can't remember the name of these Oscars, but when I saw them at Lee Valley Aquatics in Nazin, I was like, I've got to have them. They do look like bumblebee Oscars. Look, check them out. Can you see the colours on them? Absolutely love them. There are actually 3 clown roaches in here. I went to Pets at Home the other day, funny enough, and I was just getting some dog food, and they had clown roaches in there. They only had 3, and they were so skinny. I was like, I'm going to have to buy them fish just to bring them back to life. So they are doing well. They're eating Hikari pellets and stuff. I've dewormed them. They're doing absolutely fine. And there is also a snow white bristlenose pleco just on this wood here, which is quite a rarity apparently. I've had that fish for a good few years now, and yeah, he's pretty cool. It'd be nice to breed him one day. Now onto this other little tiny tank I've got here. So basically this is the grow out tanks again. I've got 2 electric blue Jack Dempsey cichlids, which you can see just one there, and there are, I think there is another albino bristlenose pleco in here, and there is a green dragon bristlenose pleco. Sorry, I can't remember all of my fish, but yeah, they're in there somewhere. If I've moved that wood, they're probably under there somewhere. But oh, there's one just at the back of the filter, just about to see his bristles. But yeah, another little grow out tank. I really want to get these electric blues to a nice size because they look absolutely beautiful when they are fully grown. But yeah, just basically 2 grow out tanks. I know these tanks are too small for these fish, but you know me, I've got massive tanks, and they obviously will be going in bigger tanks, bigger tanks, bigger tanks, and yeah, so on. So let's get on to the beast of a tank in this room. And also I might as well show you the sump while I'm here. So this is the sump for the 8-foot tank. Nice and simple setup. Sponges, filter wall, K1, alpha grog, heaters, pump, nice and easy. I've done a video on that a few months ago now, so if you haven't seen that, it's all about the sump, go check that out. Right, so this is my 8-foot by 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot tank. It's an absolute monster of a tank. It's nowhere near as big as my 10-foot tank, but it's a big tank. Now this tank houses some wicked rare fish. I've got a NGT Dapnoid here, which I'm absolutely in love with. It's beautiful fish. Let's try and find him again. He does bugger off. Look, here he is underneath this sort of cave. He sort of hides in there. He's going to look absolutely beautiful when he's fully grown. He obviously does now, but can you imagine him when he's like a sort of dinner plate size? It'd be just like mind-blowing. We've got another 4-bar, or is it 3-bar? I can't remember. Dapnoid I've got here, which is very similar size to the NGT, and they get on really well, so they're standing there. It's such fast fish. Look at that go, look, like rapid. And I've got a big gang of Geophagus Spheni, I think that's how you pronounce it. These are real big fish. Look, check these out. They've got some beautiful colours on them. I've never kept them before. It's the first time I've ever kept them, and I really love keeping them. They are so good at cleaning the substrate. Obviously they do make a mess, they move it about and that, but honestly they are beautiful fish. Look, you can get these really small in fish shops and they don't really look that nice when they're in there. These are the females here, but look at the size of them when they get fully grown. Look, they're beautiful, and they might have a little bit more to go in them as well. So yeah, we've done the geos, and then we have got a Adonis pleco here, which I've done a video on it ages ago. He's doing absolutely fine. He's chucking on size because obviously I think he was in a 4 or 5 foot tank, and now he's in an 8 foot tank, so he's sort of stretched his legs in here. He's not going anywhere. I absolutely love him. What else we got in here? We have got a ornate bircher. Obviously I've got arowanas, but I'm going to show you in a minute. I've got a ornate bircher, which I got off my mate about a year ago now, something like that. He's doing absolutely fine. I have got plans for all the birches. One day I want to do a bircher tank. So there is a tank on Instagram which I keep seeing, and it looks absolutely incredible. He's got loads of birches and they look really good all together. And plecos, what else plecos we've got in here? There is another pleco just on that piece of wood there. I can't remember the name of it. But a mate of mine gave them to me. He was sort of closing down a tank, and yeah, I took that off him. So that is most of the fish in here. Now let's get on to the arowanas. I have got I'm pretty sure it's a 24K Malaysian golden arowana. It's quite a rare one apparently. I picked this guy up 2 years ago now. He's quite aggressive. As you can see, he has been bullying my chili red, but my chili red is starting to give it back. Look at his tail, look. This chili red was obviously in a 10-foot tank. This was a beautiful specimen when it was in a 10-foot tank. It was tank boss. It had perfect fins, perfect anal fins, perfect scaling, so I'm really annoyed about that, but when I get him back in the 10-foot tank, it'll be absolutely fine. I will bring it back to full health. But they're doing absolutely fine, they're not killing each other, don't get me wrong. If that was happening, obviously I'd have to rehome one of these guys, but this is how they are meant to look. This is what they look like on their own. Obviously, forget about the scale, but check the tail out on this one, look. See, it's perfect. See, there's no like rips on him or anything like that. If you want to keep an arowana looking like that, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's either got to be in a huge pond, and I'm talking massive, with other arowanas, or you have to keep it on its own like this, and it'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, chili red, 24K Malaysian golden, I'm pretty sure, can't really remember now. It's been so long since I've looked at all the certificates and stuff I've got of these fish. But yeah, really cool fish, I absolutely love them. Check out the scallion on this one, look, it goes all the way over, and so does the chili red. They are absolutely beautiful fish, look. So many colours on them. But yeah guys, that is all my fish at the moment. But obviously I have got more plans, I've got loads more things I want to do, but like I said earlier, the 10-foot tank is literally holding me up so much and I can't do anything about it until it's done. When that's done, honestly, I've got some real big plans. The arowanas are going back in the house. I know I just said that if you want to keep arowanas together, keep them in the massive pond or on their own, but these three always do alright on their own. It's strange. If you put them in twos, they fight. If you put them in threes, they're normally okay. Sometimes they fight. I had 5 at one point and they were doing absolutely fine. It's weird. Arowanas are weird. So I'm going to bang them all in the tank together with the dacnoids and stuff and see how well they do. And yeah, all I can do is see how well they do. And if one of them fights, I'll put the other one in here. And yeah, just see how well they do. I'm just going on now, guys. I'm just going on. But yeah, we've got some massive plans for the 10-foot tank when it's done. And obviously these tanks are going to be getting rescaped and stuff because at the moment they're just basically holding tanks until I can stretch my legs and get all the other tanks up and running and that. But yeah, I hope you like the video guys, because I haven't shown my fish for ages. Let me know what you want me to show more on my channel, because obviously I have been doing lots of filming lately at other people's places and stuff like that. This last year, or 2022, it's been pretty mad. I've filmed so many places, honestly. So many tanks, so many fish shops. It's been pretty crazy. To be honest with you, I'm really tired because I've got a full-time job and I've been doing that as well. So it would be nice to start doing more things at home. It comes out of a pleco, look. Just about see him. I don't know what L number it is, but it's quite a cool pleco. It's quite big. But yeah guys, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see more of on my channel. One day I will expand and obviously get a bigger place and I can go mad with tanks, maybe do like a studio or something like that. That's the plan anyway. So I've got to go and wrap some presents now for the kids. The missus is in there, she just texted me. So we've got to go and get that all done tonight because it's nearly Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. But yeah, I hope you liked the video guys. I don't know what else to show you. That is basically all my fish and all the tanks and stuff, all the filtration and stuff. So I've sort of covered everything. But there's lots more to come. Honestly, I've got so many more ideas to come. And thanks so much for watching. And thanks so much for all the support this year. Honestly guys, I really do appreciate it. Because I have put a lot of hard work into this channel, a lot of hours and a lot of time away from the kids and stuff. So I'm really trying to grow the channel and push it. It is a big dream. But anyway, I'm just going on. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell. Keep it real.